There's a lot of kids who are taken.
Is that the way east, or is the bottom one the way east? West directions.
I imagine both. I don't know the paths both end. We made it!
Yes.
Nice.
Just 1 second. There you go. You can see. Congratulations.
I see birds.
That's a
Yes.
lot of birds.
So, welcome to Route 2, not 102. We've been on that route before. It is a heavily forested path, as usual. And, the grass here is much thicker than normal. Of course, as you've seen that the grass has been normally just like little patches of it. This is pretty dense. It almost comes up to your knees, actually. Knees. And there are just a couple of bird Pokemon just kind of around in the grass. They are light enough that they are kind of settling at the top of the grass, because it's dense grass. Like, when you're going through this, you're at half movement. I should point that out. But they don't it just says, welcome to Route 2. Be careful where you step. And then it says, blessings of the forest spirit. Kind of like scratched onto it.
Nice. Well, Spira sees un faisant. She sees all of them, and she immediately starts doing their call.
All of the ones from that line, which is the Tranquil and the Pheasant, they kind of like, they've been kind of, I guess in a way, doing some, you would actually know, it's an intimidation dance, trying to intimidate the Staravias. But as soon as you make the call, they all kind of turn to look at you, and they seem to calm down a little bit.
She will do the Staraptor call, which I imagine is basically just her scream. Yes.
Give me a roll on that one. Give me...
I mean, I do roll Pokemon education to interact with Pokemon, and
Yeah.
if I'm trying to charm them or things like that.
Yeah, give me a Pokemon education roll on that one.
How well do I do this bird call?
Yeah, I mean, you managed to calm down just everybody, just all of them, and they kind of just kind of look between you and their fellow Pokemon, but they don't really move. But there are no signs of aggression or anything like that.
Fair
Just
enough.
walk up and say, who wants to get in my ball?
Wants to touch my balls.
No.
I'm sorry, it was right there.
I know.
Spira reaches into her bag and fucking throws bird seed around.
All right,
and
fair
walks
enough.
through the grass.
Sure. And of course, you know, as I said, it's a lot slower to move through this thicker grass. But yeah, they will eat the bird seed, and they will even, you know, come up to you.
Being surrounded by birds.
Birds.
Don't they you're in heaven.
Right. Yeah, she's gonna like play with them and like the actual Unfezant, she's like, you know, being very like respectful towards, kind of like she's not just like gonna reach out and touch it. She's gonna poke it with a stick. Just kidding.
That's
Dude,
Seth's
that's
job.
the ultimate respect.
That's fair. And she's just gonna play with this flock of birds. These very deadly predator birds that she has won over. I mean, she does have a falconer's glove after all.
That is true, yes. How long do you think you play with these Pokemon?
Not very long. Maybe
As
10
long as Eleanor and Seth let her.
Yeah, pretty much.
As long as it takes for us to get around her and through this thick grass.
Excuse me, just climbing a tree.
As her friends get through the tall grass, she hard scatters some bird seed like away from her, like back in the direction they came, and go, "You're all very wonderful, but I have to go now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Come again.
You'll come again." That lady at the donut shop is so sweet.
No, yeah, very much so.
Even though like my character is not Vietnamese, but it kind of sounded like it for a second there.
Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds is like Spira's dream, where it's everyone else's nightmare.
Oh god, I need to put that in the movie thing. And Birdemic. Just have it back to back. One good movie about birds and the other one's garbage.
Oh, Spira has a friend.
Staravian is following me.
Yes, you are. One of them did not seem to care for the seed you threw and is instead still following you rather closely.
She turns around and goes, and like, you know, it's like hopping along the ground, and I just like lean down and I go, "What is it, Staravia? You can go back to
I love that gets people every time.
Like had a stroke on the ground.
Not that bad.
Whee!
It was bird nip. She goes, "You can go back to your flock. It's okay."
What are you oohing about?
Can I channel the Staravia?
Yes.
So you channel the target Pokemon if you attempt to channel a hostile Pokemon. I assume it's not considered hostile.
No, not at all.
So while channeling a Pokemon, it may communicate its intentions, emotions, and motivations to you, and you may communicate similarly with them. Neither party may be deceitful in this exchange. You also become aware of all of its moves, abilities, and capabilities, maneuvers for each other, regardless of loyalty. If you are fainted, you can stop channeling. And I also know what, I have a vague knowledge of what happened to the Pokemon in the past hour.
Oh, sure. So channeling it of course, is excited. But within the past hour, it appears to have been chased out of its nesting area by some synesthetes.
It's his intentions as well. Move up here. She would be like crouching down.
Its intentions are literally just following and kind of wants assistance in getting its nesting area back.
Okay. And Eleanor's gonna kind of stand back up and look at Spira and Seth and, tell them the bird got removed from its home and it would like some help.
I see. Well, far be it from me to ignore some Pokemon in need, I suppose. But we have no idea where to start looking. It could be anywhere in this forest.
And she's gonna turn to Staravia and say, "Okay, we'll help you. Can you lead us there?"
And it kind of like nods its head and makes a some type of call, and it and the other two Staravias just take off in a fury of flight. And what? What was funny about that?
Because I was watching where you were dragging them, and then just out of the corner of my eye, I see them flying there.
Yeah. There they go. Yeah, I'm surprised you can see me dragging them. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to see that, but whatever.
I mean, we can sometimes, and sometimes we can't.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh.
Well, off they've gone. I guess we'll need to trudge through this grass.
Grass.
Alright, after it takes us 3 hours to get through the grass. I also like knowing that we're literally going to pass by the guy we're looking for and say, "Sorry, we'll be back. We have Staravia to help."
Oh, I thought they were just right over here. Oh no, that's
they're up by
another
the...
one pheasant. I see.
Yeah.
As
and
Eleanor's rushing by, she's gonna give like a curt nod and just keep going.
they're not paying attention. They're like looking down this well of some kind.
Seth, on your way by, push them in.
Rude.
I got a shadow Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not that evil.
Is Eleanor still mad at Seth?
What? No. Well, she's icy with Seth.
Fair enough. Understandable.
Yeah, Seth's not. I guess Seth's just gonna let the girls do what they're doing, and he's gonna kind of stop at the well and be like, Dr. Mitchell?
And he kind of like is obviously very startled, and he shakes his head and he goes, it's Michael, Dr. Michael, and you are in a very... What are you doing here? This is a very important area, location, place. Yes, very historic.
From behind him, you just hear Spira doing Staravia calls, which I must reiterate is basically just her screaming.
And Eleanor turns around and yells, We're Professor Cypress's kids.
I did not realize he was married or had kids. What?
We're trainers that he sponsored, and yeah, he said to come find you for help on the pillar things. Yeah.
Pillar things? Pillars?
The ones that break and cause, whenever they break, they cause like natural disasters and shit.
And he kind of the other person that is sticking his head in the well goes, I think the bumpkin is talking about the relic stones, Professor.
Fucking excuse you?
I
Bring out Juju beans.
I meant very and he like Dr. Michael takes his hat off and like shoves it into the face of his assistant, and he goes, "Don't mind him. Why the relic stones? What is this about? Why do you want to know about the relic stones?"
We've been finding a lot of Pokemon that've been like messed with, you know. So they're all, we don't see it, but our friend Eleanor over there does. Like they're all purple and shadowy and just feel bad all around. And Cypress said that these stones will help fix them.
Yes. Yeah, you must be referring to Shadow Pokemon. Yes.
On the nose, ain't it?
Well, look, I've done my research in the Ouray region. I was there during the second outbreak of them. Yes, I know of that relic stone, and I know of its siblings here. At least a few of them, and I never really knew them to cause devastation, but I suppose it is feasible for such things. They are, well, it sounds so fantastical to call it magic, but they are filled with legendary energy. And they can do things that are just different, I suppose. It's a similar energy to that of Mega Evolutions.
I'll be honest with you, bud. This is going over my head.
And the assistant goes, "Well, of course, you don't look like an academic, now do you? Will you shove it, or I will throw you into the well."
I say, this man is playing with going in the well.
But you're either going in the well or you're fighting my Pokemon.
And then going in the well.
Well, I mean, we were going in the well anyways, weren't we, Professor? Or Doctor?
I mean,
well,
we could just leave you in there if you're so keen on your research. You don't gotta bring a ladder with you or nothing.
That's Mr. Dr. Professor Michael.
Well, First of all, why are you two surrounded? Why is that one screeching exactly? I
She
cannot
likes
think.
We're helping.
Helping with what?
The birds.
Birds. Staravia. They need help. They asked for help. We help. We're Cypress's children.
We're not. We ain't his kids. We're his field assistants. Yeah, that's scientific, right?
He's our dad.
Sphero looks at
I'm
Eleanor
not the one who
and
gave
just goes,
money.
and just like looks at her with like a look, and then it's like kind gonna return to the Staravia and
We
like, try to
literally
figure
met
out-
your parents. Like, we've been to your house.
Josh, he doesn't need to know this. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello,
Yes.
Oh,
So as Spira has been like screeching, so this is like a little, some type of like little shrine almost, and it has shutters on the front of it. And slowly, as all of this has been going on, they've been slowly opening. And suddenly, yeah, the two these are polteageists. They're polteageists, yes. Like float out of the front of the shrine and just kind of, they don't seem aggressive or anything. They seem more, obviously they do have faces, and they almost look like you woke them up from sleep.
Eleanor, noticing the poltergeist, is gonna, turn to Spira and kind of like nudge her and be like, "It's them."
Get him.
I had to gather, but if they were roosting in the shrine, though, I mean, I suppose. I'm not really sure what it's a shrine to, but she goes, Siggy is not really feeling that well.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I was like, before we walked away from the Pokemon Center, we should have healed him.
Definitely should have, and I am dumb for forgetting, but that's okay. Let's see here. I am looking for my Pokemon here. I mean, she'll send out Radiance. Radiance needs some battle experience. Oh, are we gonna get experience because I circumvented the combat encounter?
For which one?
I don't know, all of those fucking Staravia and the fucking that were out
You can all get Misk Trainer experience.
there. Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of how things are done. I actually kind of like that, to be honest, as opposed to just giving raw experience. I do like the... Let me see if I can adapt that for anything else. But, yeah, I mean, are we... actually, as you do that, the Dr. Michael kind of turns and takes note of the poltergeists. That's the pre-evolution I keep saying. The poltergeist, and he goes, "What are they doing in there? That is a forest shrine. You don't belong in there. They did that. You two do not belong in there." And they kind of like turn and they stick out their tongues and then just kind of...
Hey, don't disrespect our uncle.
What is with your family issues?
You've met my parents.
Alright, so...
He's our uncle. Big uncle.
Uncle. God damn it, it's like the Spy Kids thing. I'm not even your uncle!
It's a real thing. There's somebody that I know who calls himself my uncle, and at the store I work in, I found a Funkle card for birthday.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Is everyone...
Anyway, I'm gonna bring out Charles.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna ask who all was joining in on this.
Charles is coming next.
Alright.
Getting so loud. out there for that nice XP. Eat him like over here.
Who was it
I
again?
love that the
Unless
Staravia
you're
is
gonna keep that.
in this.
Oh, hold on. What was that again, Seth?
Oh, he's gonna throw out his Zola. Like, just chunk this Pokeball over these.
Yee. Okay. Let me get these two out of here just for a second. So I can do this a little bit easier. Which still doesn't help. Get the fuck out of the screen. Thank you. Nice. Alright, Radiance is up first. What are we doing?
And Ember.
Ooh.
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 Hello.
And it burns the target.
Nice. Give me that burn. What is it? Oh, yes. I wonder what status symbol it is. It's the one that's a fire. That's a flame. Spiro?
I think this is genuinely the first time a Pokemon has had a status effect that does damage.
It does tick damage.
Yeah.
I thought something has been poisoned before.
I want to say that one of my Pokemon got poisoned.
Oh, yeah.
Or it got put in a... There was something that was taking tick damage before. I don't remember what it was.
Spirit is giving Radiance Focus Healer.
Polteageist will... It will use tea time.
Of course it will.
So all participants in battle may choose to immediately consume one of their food buffs, regardless of its if the conditions to do so are met.
We don't have any food buffs active. It's when you eat food, you get like a consumable buff that you can pop. Like, I have a candy bar in my inventory, and if I were to eat that, it would give me like a food buff that's like I can trigger at any time to give me like 5 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the held item mechanic, but done differently.
Okay.
Because I think you can, like, for instance, pre-eat a Rost berry to have that effect, and then also be carrying another Rost berry.
Okay.
But it's like you have to take an action to eat the berry, and then like you can consume the food buff as like an instant action on your next turn or something like that.
Yeah. Alright, Charles.
Charles is gonna do us Nope. Charles ain't doing shit.
Alright, Zola.
Why did you say it like an old man dying?
Because Zola is dying, he needs the sustenance.
I can't wait for him to become a baby Colo.
1 HP.
Are you kidding me?
It only took 1 point of damage. I don't... Alright, Polteageist. Of course, it will... we'll use... Aromatic Mist. So, raises the... That... Okay, what was it? Special defense? Special defense. Plus 1. 1. Right, Eleanor.
Eleanor is
Seth.
Seth's chilling.
Right. And of course, as the turns rotate, you can hear Dr. Michael in the background. Please be careful with that. It is a it is a heritage site. Oh, goodness, be careful. Right, Radiance. Ember.
I'm gonna shoot fire at the wooden shrine.
Nice. Alright, Spira. Spira?
Sorry, I muted. Spirit is just gonna focus order.
Okay. Polteageist. Which one is it? It is. It's this one right here. We'll use Mega Drain against Charles.
Touch my boy. Actually, that doesn't hit.
You're also immune somehow.
Yeah, so Charles has the Sap Zipper ability, which
Oh.
makes him immune to grass type attacks, and also you just increase my combat stage by 1.
Yeah, that's fair. See, that's what I get for not knowing. I mean, it's also a wild Pokemon, so.
Yeah.
Right, Charles.
It sucks that it's in attack, and Charles doesn't do physical attack.
Right.
Oh well, it's immunity.
Nice. Azola.
He does not have good moves for this, so we'll just miss to have a good time with everyone.
Right, the Polteageist will... No, I really can't do much, so it's going to use Mega Drain. Damn, for 18 damage.
How's that fucking fair?
I don't know. Right, Eleanor.
Eleanor is gonna give Charles focus.
Seth.
Seth's gonna recall Azola.
Dead. Right, Radiance.
Fire!
Fire, fire, fire.
Gonna give Radiance Pyro Mask.
Spira.
She's just gonna be up focus order.
Polteageist. The Polteageist will use Aromatic Mist again. Charles.
Got him.
Got him. Got him, Chief. Very nice. Alright. The Polteageist, the other one, will skip its turn, actually. Right, and Eleanor.
Giving focus orders.
Apple.
Apple.
Right, what is Fuji doing?
Fuji needs to target something first. And then we're going to astonish.
Woo!
If I needed to move him first.
Alright. Radiance.
Well, they have 2 special defense combat stages up. So he's gonna fly up and tackle.
Very nice. Alright, Spira.
Spirit is going to free up focus order.
Polteageist. Well. Let's see. Yeah, it will use. It'll use Mega Drain against Fuji.
Leave my boy alone.
These guys don't really have that much in terms of power. Nope, don't hit. Charles.
Got him.
Got him, coach. The other Polteageist will it will try its best to surrender. However, a Pokemon would attempt to do that. So, I think, you know what? It's going to attempt where's their rolling stats? Their extra? Yeah. It's gonna try to charm, I guess. 7. Have Radiance roll an opposed charm check.
Maybe against intuition, I think, right?
Or intuition, yeah.
I think so.
Well, that will, I guess, be deciding how you think Radiance would react to losing in a check. Eleanor?
Focused orders.
Beth?
Dylan.
Fuji?
Big and coward.
Alright, and...
That's a burst, so it should also hurt the other Polteageist.
Oh no. Yes.
Is it?
It's a burst 1. So
First one.
it's just
So,
around Polteageist, right?
So Charles
No,
gets
it's
hit.
around you.
Oh.
Burst out around you.
Well,
Does it say friendly?
No.
No. Alright, so I can't apply the damage again. This is kind of one issue. 28 minus Charles's special defense.
16.
And with that, it's also
12,
going...
right?
Yes. It will also use Sucker Punch in retaliation.
oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's sick 1 damage. Alright, Radiance. How does it react?
So what did the Polteageist actually do?
Attempt to, like, surrender. So it kind of, like, cowers. And submits.
Also, has it been taking tick damage from burn?
Yes. Yes, it has.
I don't know. Because part of me is like, this is a fucking like predatory bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a Pokemon. But I've like my trainer has been ordering it to battle this entire time. So like I don't know. I don't know what it would be, to be honest. Because like I feel like if I just have it attack anyway, that feels kind of cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a correct response to this would be like, what is your Pokemon's name? I blanked.
Radiant.
Radiance. I feel like Radiance would like pause if considering he lost to a charm attack, but I wouldn't say he's like done fighting it. I would say he'd like pause long enough to skip his next turn.
Yeah, I guess, because he technically can make flying moves with priority, and I think the way priority works is you can make the moves out of turn, but it uses your action for that turn. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so he'll just like pass his turn basically, or hold his action.
Okay, Spira.
I don't think she would do anything. I think she's just like looking at this display and like doesn't really know what to do herself, so she doesn't actually
Kind of just like call out to Radiance, be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
sure.
Focus training or focus really falls off.
Alright, then it's going the other Polteageist will use Mega Drain against Fuji. They don't got much else to do.
They quickly learned not to fuck with Charles.
Yep. Charles.
Woof.
And with that, the other Polteageist faints from fire damage.
It tried so hard to get help.
Yikes.
Alright, Seth.
Seth's chilling.
Fuji.
Looks like we're getting hot tea tonight.
You steeped it a bit too long.
Oh no. Oh, it's awful.
God, Radiance.
Well, the cowering Sinistee finally just like falls over and is just like sort of smoldering. And so he just turns and embers the other one.
I would almost think instead of smoldering, it's whistling from the pot.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
god.
incredible.
Spira.
Let's see. Spirit won't do anything.
Okay.
Can we consider the fact that the Sinistee is still technically burned, so it could die from this?
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
The other Polteageist is going to use
Ah.
Aromatic Mist again.
You could actually have them like physically move away too.
I could.
They might run away. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Charles.
Levitate speed.
My boy, don't do this to me right now.
Eleanor.
Eleanor is gonna re-up focus orders.
Okay, Seth.
He's chilling.
Fuji. Nice. Radiance. Vera.
She's gonna give Radiance focused order again.
Alright, and with that, the Polteageist will disengage. Well,
Or you could just say that it floats away.
yeah, I mean, it just kind of like floats off into the into the forest. And I mean, if anyone wants to try anything, now is your chance, because technically you're out of combat, but the trees are thick here.
Radiance just sets the whole forest on fire.
I was gonna say Radiance could very easily catch up to it, but the Staravia are in there, and it's floating directly into the angry birds that they stole their home from. I think we're fine. I think that Radiance is going to not target himself. Jesus. Is going to go after her. Is gonna start, and then Spirit is like, nah, it's fine. Like, come back.
Nice. Nice.
Eleanor would like to take out Maggie.
Okay.
And, she would very much so like Maggie to put out this little sweep.
Okay. You definitely do that. I don't think it even has rain dance. It's just kind of like a...
Maggie can learn Rain Dance, can't she?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know if it's in her move list or if it's like a two mover.
I think it's a 2. How much XP we get for that?
30. You would be surprised. These weren't strong. The issue was they had so much special defense.
Yeah.
Like, I think the one that floated away, yeah, by the end of it, it had 33 special defense.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, that's what Sinistee are good at least in like the contemporary meta.
Yeah.